Yo, this light looks euphoric. I feel like this is the news breaking window. Every time I'm breaking some news, I'm sitting here at this window. Welcome to my new docu-series, 10%. I'm going to be taking you behind the scenes as I chase a goal that I've had on my mind for a while, which is to achieve 10% body fat. In this first episode, I'm going to be breaking down what my motivations were to start this challenge. I'm going to show you where I'm currently at before commencing the challenge. I'll also be showing you the exact upper body workout that I'm going to be doing and completing using my favorite tracking tool, the Dropset app.
I posted a full walkthrough of this app a while back on my channel, but since there are so many of you who have recently joined the fam, and since there have been some new updates to the app, here's a quick rundown. I stopped managing my fitness through apps like Notes, Timers, and Health. For me, Dropset combined them all into one place to streamline the way I track. This is a widget-based app, allowing you to customize your home screen and organize it the way that works best for you. Here's what my home screen looks like. I've created my own workouts, scheduled them based on my week, and turned on notifications for accountability. If you like, you can use the workout templates already provided, or even get AI to design a workout based on your specific goals. While I'm training, the app keeps me on point with their integrated rest timers. I also created a widget to help me stay on top of my daily hydration and other widgets to log my metrics like weight and body fat percentage. As you can imagine, these features are going to be crucial for my challenge in reaching 10% body fat. Plus, if you're like me and appreciate aesthetic, minimal design without distractions, you're going to love this. In fact, I love it so much that I reached out to them directly so I could plug you with a discount, so money doesn't have to be a limiting factor in pursuing your fitness goals.
After you guys have exhausted the 7-day free trial and you want to sign up, use code Jacob50 for the monthly subscription and code Jacob for the yearly subscription, and I'll see you in the app. Over the past year or maybe year and a half, I've been training purely with bodyweight calisthenics while sitting in a slight caloric surplus. In one of my recent vlogs, I bought a smart scale from Amazon so I could see my progress and stats. During that video, I was at the peak of my bulk, sitting at about 70.1 kilos and 19% body fat. Shortly after posting that video, I set myself a mini goal of being able to maintain 70 kilos, which has always been a challenge for me, while also cutting down to somewhere between 10 to 15% body fat. It honestly only took me about a week for me to get down to 13% body fat somehow. And ever since then, I've been holding pretty steady at around 13 to 14% body fat, maintaining 70 kilos. So that was about, I don't even know how long that was, maybe a month or so ago. And maintaining that has been pretty easy for me, a lot easier than I expected. So I'm now craving a new challenge. So I'm aiming to hit 10% body fat within the next 8 weeks, while also cleaning up some lazy habits that I've developed while moving countries from Sydney, Australia to London, UK. So here's the plan. I'll need to make changes to my current regime to see changes in my physique. I plan to do this progressively as the weeks go by when needed, rather than one big shock to the system. Also, I won't be changing too many variables simultaneously because I want to correctly distinguish between the factors that are driving the results and the ones that aren't. The main aspects of my life that I expect to change mostly are probably my nutrition and my NEAT. Let me explain. When it comes to my training frequency and intensity, I feel like I've hit the sweet spot for me right now that allows me to continually progress and enjoy my workouts without making it feel like a chore. It also gives me the time in the week to do other things and enjoy life, so I'm not really going to change anything in this department yet. I'm currently training upper body on Monday, Wednesday and Fridays, and then lower body on Tuesdays. 150 grams of protein is going to be one of my non-negotiables, my daily non-negotiables, not only for ensuring recovery from session to session, but also to prevent muscle atrophy and degradation while in a cut. Plus, it will help put me more in a caloric deficit due to the high thermic effect. I know it might be minimal, but I'll take all the 1%ers I can get. I also won't shy away from carbs because they're protein sparing. And by that, I mean it will help my body not turn to protein or the muscle that I've worked so hard to build when it needs fuel. Rather than relying solely on starchy carbs like pastas, rice, and potatoes, which I still probably will have a lot of, I'm going to try and maximize the amount of fruits and vegetables that I have due to their other benefits like fiber and micronutrients. Personally, I am quite robotic when it comes to food, in the sense that I'm happy to eat the same things day in, day out, but I live with my fiance Helena and she's quite the opposite. In fact, she loves being creative with her food and she's pretty good at it too, so I'm not going to stop her. To meet in the middle, we're going to have some kind of structured flexibility, if that makes sense. For example, Monday we'll eat chicken, Tuesday beef, Wednesday fish or seafood. And we can just rotate the proteins but change the actual recipe and dish. I'm planning to approach my nutrition intuitively at first, which is what I've been doing all the way up until now, without strictly tracking my macros or calories. But I am open to actually tracking for the first time in my life towards the back end of the challenge. So if you guys have any recommendations on apps or tools to use, please comment below or send me your recommendations and help a brother out. So the other factor that I expect to be changing in this challenge is my non-exercise activity thermogenesis, or NEAT for short. So essentially I'm going to try to increase my daily movement as the weeks go by. That means more walking, more standing, and generally just being more active outside of my scheduled workouts. I'm going to start this challenge to hit an average of 8,000 steps every day. And that's pretty much going to be it so far. And again, I'm probably going to have to change it as the weeks go by. Here's a fun fact. I'm actually a big fidgeter. And studies have actually shown that people who are fidgeters tend to have a higher base metabolic rate due to the amount of times they're actually doing little movements throughout the day. For example, leg bouncing or, fidgeting with their hands and fingers. So I thought that was pretty interesting, and it probably is something that contributes to my metabolism being really fast as well. So that's the plan. I'm going to dive into more of the details and the changes that I make as the series unfolds. So stay tuned for that. So Helena and I, we've just come back from the grocery store, or stores I should say, because we started at Aldi and then we went to Sainsbury's and finished off what we couldn't find. So while everything's kind of laid out here, I'm going to show you how we're going to be approaching the nutrition side of this challenge. As you can see, there's a whole bunch of whole foods. A large amount of this is vegetables. While protein is important, we also want to make sure that we're getting our micronutrients in and we actually are healthy in the pursuit of looking healthy. I basically planned out a list with Helena of foods and meals that we're gonna eat. We started with the protein first, and we thought, okay, how could we make a dish using this protein? So for example, chicken. We're like, okay, what are our favorite chicken dishes? And maybe what are some dishes that we want to try making? So we thought of chicken breasts, and Helena makes these killer Caesar salads. It's like a schnitzel, kind of a fried chicken. She makes this amazing dressing that goes on top of this romaine lettuce. And yeah, I'll definitely show it to you once we actually get to eating it. But I also wanted to try something tonight, poached chicken with rice and some Asian veggies. We've also got things like
5% fat.
beef mince. You could obviously make nachos, tacos, I don't know, bolognese, but we're gonna be using that to make, it's like a, what's that, pad kra pao, Helena? Yeah, I think it's inspired by that pad kra pao dish, which is basically like mince, Thai basil, and a whole bunch of vegetables served with rice and a fried egg. We've got a whole bunch of other stuff like, well, Helena got some cooked ham, like ham slices, and we've got mozzarella. In the fridge, I actually have some peri peri chicken, and what we actually do with this is we get this Lebanese bread. It is high in protein, and we basically make pizzas out of them. They're not obviously traditional kind of thick pizzas, they're more of the thin base crust. But we came up with this idea because we felt like homemade pizza one day, and we couldn't find any pizza bases at the shops. So Helena thought, oh, we'll just use that and we'll try it. And it ended up being really good. There's a fly in here. Oh, hang on, I need to let the fly out. Oh, I let it out. Woohoo! Okay, where was I? We ended up making the pizzas with Lebanese bread as a base, and it was really good. It did have a bit of chewiness to it as well, so that was nice. It wasn't super flat. So this is the sauce that we are gonna put as the pizza base sauce. It is, oh, you're not gonna see it because it's too dark, but it's basil and oregano infused passata. And honestly, I make all of my pastas and my pizzas with that sauce. It's so good. Yeah, so we're gonna be making high protein, kind of low-ish fat pizzas. The main way that we wanted to approach this challenge was through whole foods, or mainly whole foods. And then for snacks, we can still have sweet things, but just kind of keep them somewhat in line with our goals. Like for example, for me, I chose for my snacks, protein flapjacks. I love this flavor. You guys have seen this plenty of times on my YouTube channel. And I've tried this one before, so I recommended it to Helena. For her snacks, she's gonna be having the Trek Power Bars. These are actually higher in protein than my ones, but
I like chocolate.
yeah, Helena likes chocolate. They can't hear you. Come here.
No,
Come here, come here. Come here. Come.
I don't want to be in it.
Come on.
Okay.
Come.
No, I don't want to.
Why? So, this is, tell them about why you chose this.
Because I like chocolate.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't like this fruity shit.
Don't
I'm
be,
kidding. I'm kidding. I just like chocolate. What else? Millionaire shortbread. I only discovered living here because it's a thing here.
Mm.
But it's like a shortbread biscuit and then caramel and then it's covered in chocolate.
show them the picture.
This is what it looks like.
No, go back a bit.
Here's the macros.
Go back a bit. They can look it up on Google. Come back.
Oh, it's so free.
Right, yeah,
There. And
no, go back a bit
there's
because the
your-
light is, yeah.
Oh.
You gotta do it, yeah. So cover
Side
your
by
eyes.
side.
Cover your eyes. No, bring it down, but just make sure your eyes aren't in frame.
Oh.
Because we'll only focus on our eyes. No, bring it closer, fool.
Oh.
There, yeah. there.
So yeah, main differences. One, this is high protein. This is 12 grams per bar. This is 9. But this is like a flapjack. So it's like
Oat bar.
like an oat bar. Yeah, like a sweet oat bar
With a white chocolate.
with like a white chocolate layer on top with freeze-dried strawberries. And then this...
It's raspberries, no?
Oh, raspberries, yeah.
Yeah.
And then this is like a shortbread biscuit.
It's basically like a sweet Snickers bar, I guess.
No, because there's no peanuts or anything. Or
Isn't
like
there? Look.
nougat. No. It's not peanut. There's peanut butter and dates and cashews.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like a shortbread biscuit, caramel, and dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, this is kind of a good representation of like our
Should we show them our
palettes.
snack drawer?
Oh no.
So this is one of Jacob's actual snacks. He doesn't eat them much, to be fair. He has caramel.
I've only eaten them once.
I said you haven't eaten them much, to be
Yeah.
fair. But he has like caramel buttons.
Yeah.
That's his thing. You like
Yeah, I'm
milk
not really a fan
chocolate,
of
like-
that one, to be honest. I really like the M&S. What are they? What were they? There's like those almond caramel somethings. I don't know. They were so good.
So this is actually my go-to.
Yeah, this is actually good, guys.
It's
This
called
is from
Petite.
Paris.
I can't speak French. Anyway,
Petit
little butter, basically.
Beurre.
Beurre.
I don't know.
Yeah, little butter. They're just butter biscuits, but they taste like straight up, like nice salted butter.
They are really, really, really good.
In a cracker, but it's sweet.
Mm.
Anyway, that's all.
Nice,
Anything
nice
else?
little cameo from Helena. Why did you get Canadian maple syrup?
Because it's 100% maple syrup. I don't like when it's mixed with other stuff.
Oh, okay.
Look
Yeah.
at the ingredient list.
Yeah, no, I know. I saw it. It says 100% pure.
Ingredients.
No, but like, what are you going to use it for?
Ah, I put it.
Turn
in,
around.
I put in oats sometimes. I'm gonna make a coffee.
Mm.
I bought my coffee.
Oh, so you're going to put maple syrup in the coffee?
No, I'm gonna put it in the milk.
So we don't drink coffee, but
I-
Helena's going to try this
Actually,
instant coffee.
this is my darling mate cocido.
Mm.
This is what I have every morning. It's like a Argentinian green tea. It's not green tea, but it's like a tea. That or I have lemon ginger, like actual lemon
Show
and
them.
ginger. I don't use this. I use
Oh.
like actual ginger.
Oh yeah.
Or I have
You didn't have that. You just bought that today.
no, I was gonna say or I have mocha
Oh, okay.
if I'm like
Yeah.
working at a cafe.
True.
But my coffee order is expensive, so I'm gonna do Nescafe Gold, which is very good. And fun fact, Greeks use this.
They can't hear you again. So,
It's what if you go to Greece, it's what they use in their like frappuccinos,
really?
frappes. Sorry.
Oh.
It's it's good coffee.
Really? They use that?
Yeah.
Oh. Helena and I don't really eat the same things during the day because we have quite different schedules, but we like to always eat dinner together. So that's our kind of rule, our thing. Another thing that we didn't buy at the grocery shop because they don't sell it is protein pasta by Veta. And if you haven't seen the videos that I've made about this pasta yet, y'all really need to get on top of it because this is the stuff. Sadly, if you're based in the UK, I don't even know if you can get your hands on this, but if you are Australian, you need to go to Woolies or Coles and get this stuff ASAP. We've got a whole bunch of different shapes like penne, we've got spiral. I was lucky enough to be sent a whole package by Veta, and that wasn't because they're trying to sponsor me or anything. It was generally because they saw me posting about it. They saw me tagging them over the years on my stories, and they were kind enough to send me a whole package of all their protein pasta. So we are about halfway through that package. And yeah, especially throughout this challenge, we're going to be having a lot of protein pasta, not only for the protein content, but I find it's really good to regulate honestly bowel movements, because when you have high protein, you really want to make sure your fiber is on point, otherwise you're just going to end up constipated. Anyway, this is getting long. I'm going to put this away and I'll catch up with you guys when I do. It's my turn to make dinner tonight. Helena is doing her Pilates workout. She'll be done in about 25 to 30 minutes. So I wanted to make something that's really simple, easy to cook, healthy, and obviously is high protein. So I'm going to be making some kind of Asian inspired dish. I don't really know what it is. I'm kind of cooking with a heart on this one.
So in this, I'm bringing to a simmer. Kind of looks disgusting right now, but it is spring onions, got some garlic cloves, ginger, vegetable and chicken stock, and some chicken breasts, which are not cooked yet, obviously. And that's just gonna simmer away for about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes. And then I'm gonna take the chicken out, slice it, stop the cooking process. And then I'm going to put this washed rice into there, let it soak up all the flavors, and
we'll have beautiful, fragrant rice. Okay, so here's what we're working with so far. The chicken is cooked, slightly underdone, but the residual heat will definitely cook it through. These are the garnishes inside the soup. I put enough soup in the rice to cook it, and now it's just delicious and beautiful. I tasted it. It's very fragrant and very nice. We got the eggplants here sizzling away. I fried them skin first so that they develop a really nice flavor. And we've got the zucchinis or courgettes here. Helena's working on the sauce for these.
He's just adding in some diced garlic and
Ginger.
thinly sliced ginger. Back on our chopping board, we have, what do you call this? Spring onion. And then we have our sauce, which is like that. And this is very simple. We have some white miso, some light soy sauce, or not light, just normal soy sauce, some honey. You're meant to use rice vinegar, but we don't have any, so I just used some lemon. And then to thin it out a bit, because it was quite a thick paste,
We put in some of this broth.
I took a bit of the broth and just thinned it out. It's pretty good.
Look at the color on this, guys.
Yeah, it's getting
Yeah.
nice and toasty. Rice is almost done. Chicken's pale as hell, but you know, it'll taste good. With the spoon. Oh, don't. It's like salty.
Oh, yum. Oh, that's so good.
I'm gonna try some rice.
Yeah.
Wow.
How's the rice?
Oh, it's good. Very good.
Nice.
Reminds me of like the Hainanese chicken rice.
Yeah, it's a bit of flavour to it, yeah? We'll finish cooking this and we'll get back to you. Okay, so this is chicken breast. It's a little dry at the moment, so to mitigate that issue, we're going to pour some of this broth on there and just let it soak a little bit. So we've got the rice cooked in the veggie and chicken stock here. We have our vegetables. Whoops.
The other one? Well, half.
Oh,
Yeah, no, don't pack
I
it
thought we
all.
were doing the whole
No,
thing.
I
But
want my own.
is that even?
Yeah. Want to put some seaweed?
Then we're going full Japanese.
Seaweed?
Look at all that. That looks good. I'm gonna eat that.
I was getting crazy.
Oh! Woo!
Let's sprinkle a bit.
No, I'll do it.
I can see.
Show them what it is.
Oh, it's for a cocktail.
Look at that. Whew. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you dîner served. Beautiful. Chicken and rice. There's sabao at the bottom.
I know, getting it.
It's actually good.
Tastes like chicken.
Oh shit.
No, it's
Oh.
good.
Really?
Does it have that like chickeny taste?
I think the chicken's a bit dry though.
It's a little dry,
Yeah.
but it's really light.
Light. Do you think it needs any sauce on it? Oh, where's that chili flakes thing?
In the fridge.
Oh, I envisioned this to have some chili stuff on it, so that's what Helena's got.
Chili crisp.
Chili crisps. Show 'em.
No, crisp.
That's what this needed. Some chili crisps.
Crisp.
Crisp.
Just crisp. Singular.
But there's obviously more than one
No, it's just
crisp
called
on
chili
there.
Crisp.
No, there's
Not
crisps.
chili crisps. Because the chili isn't the crisp.
It's chili crisps.
It's chili crisp. Or crispy chili oil.
Yeah, there you go. We got some crispy chili oil. Can I have a bit more of that?
Yeah.
Delicious. Okay, we're gonna eat this. Bye.